Okay.
This is the stuff I use the most of.
Yeah. This is Mike. Yeah. And this is his work truck, and these are his tools. They're all for sale. I'm just kidding. No.
Free.
Yeah, they're all free. Just come on by. No, they're not. But what year is this? 2015?
That's a 14.
Oh, so 2014 F2 350. Yeah, this is his company truck. Well, it's not his, but
It's a 1 ton.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a company.
he gets to drive it. Yeah, here's the interior. He keeps a few things here. Obviously, we all have to carry a fire extinguisher, hard hat. That's the battery load tester. Like, so he can load test batteries. And then spare voltmeter, the drills. He has the impact and stuff like that, but he keeps it at the shop. So yeah, not a whole lot going on in the interior.
Load tester on the other side.
Yeah,
The carbon pile load tester.
yeah, and that's the interior.
That's about.
Got a few CDs.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. This is the main box. The main, like, we pulled out some tools just to show you guys. It'd be a lot easier to just pull it out instead of trying to dig through everything. But keeps a jack, some jack stands. It's a good idea to have that long neck filter, especially when you gotta put in transmission fluid. If you don't, you're gonna have to make one, and you're gonna make a mess. And it's yeah, because I've done it. Brake cleaner, gloves. These are like the main tools that he uses, mainly for like oil changes. Right?
Yeah, just anything I gotta run out and do real fast.
Yeah, this is
Just I got a Phillips, a flathead, a magnet, tape measure. I got a spark plug socket, pry bar, ball peen, pliers, gloves, crescent wrenches. It's just kind of dikes, wire strippers.
Oh, the dikes. Oh, the dikes. There's a story about these dikes. It's hilarious. Is it these ones?
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah. These, okay.
turn them over and you can see it.
Yeah. These dikes. Well, we always pick on each other about our dikes because of this one, the special dike. Okay. What was it? Was it last year? Or two years? Yeah, two years ago. Somebody asked him, "Hey, can I use your dikes?" And you know, he's like, "Yeah, sure." You know, hands them over, and then he comes like Mike walks away from his toolbox and whatnot, and he comes back and he sees his dikes in there. He's like, "Oh, cool." You know, he brought them back, and then he looks at them and they're fucking chipped, and fucking the guy was trying to cut fucking ladder rivets.
Yeah, stainless steel rivets.
And then
He snuck them back in the box without saying nothing.
yeah, just put them back and didn't say shit. So now every time we like pick on each other with the dikes, we'll talk about like I'm gonna steal your dikes and cut some ladder rivets,
Yeah.
you know, and this because of this.
They're wonderful dikes. Don't ever buy them. Irwin dikes are bad luck. My boss liked them so much, I bought him a pair, and somebody stole them. So they're like guaranteed to get fucked.
Yeah,
But they're awesome.
yeah, but yeah, so yeah, those are some dikes. Got some USA stuff, some crescent wrenches, tire gauge, pry bar, just yeah, and then Nico sockets, impact sockets.
They were cheap. Man.
Yeah,
I think I got that whole setup for under $40.
Yeah.
Take a beating.
yeah, like on Amazon, if you guys need impact sockets, like just get them on Amazon.
They were cheaper than Tecton.
Yeah,
And that's when I went on to look, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just try them.
yeah, and I mean, Snap-on is insane, and like you only get up to like 19.
It's 10 to 24, and I think 3/8 to inch and a quarter.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
under $40 for both sets.
Yeah, and like impact sockets are impact sockets, you know, like yeah. Are they 3/8?
No, they're half-inch drives for my big impact for the Milwaukee.
I don't know. I feel like this looks like a like a 3/8 for some reason. But yeah. But yeah, like yeah. And then he keeps what are these? The fluids.
I got all kinds of crap. This is PVC glue, and I got flux and some Teflon tape.
Yeah, the strange thing about our job sometimes is that we become like general maintenance
for all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
I got starting fluid, brake fluid,
yeah,
PD blaster.
like the week before I got promoted, I fucking had to unclog a toilet, and like you end up doing some crazy shit.
Chain lube. This stuff's really good.
Yeah.
I got a heater hose. This is too heavy to pick up, but I got a heater hose removal tool under there because they're a pain in the ass. And then these for hydraulic rams, pipe cutters, cleaning the edge of copper up so you can solder. Baling wire,
reamer?
duct tape. Huh?
I think they call it reamer.
A reamer, there you go.
Yeah.
Big magnet my son bought me. Brass hammer. Has been beaten to death. Rubber hammer. Old ass filter wrench. That was my grandpa's. A 3-pound sledge. More baling wire. Riveter. Claw hammer. Because sometimes you need a claw hammer.
Gonna go frame
There's
some
some shears down there, metal shears. And a clevis from something. That's pretty much.
Oh, the fucking heater hose tool is like for the Fords. When you change out a heater hose, one of the connectors is like real bitch to get to.
Yeah, they're tucked in back behind some wiring harnesses on the firewall, and they're a motherfucker to get off.
Yeah, and then one time I had to do a heater hose, and then my boss asked me if I had the tool, and like I didn't really hear him too good, and this is the tool that he was talking about, and I was like, yeah, I got tools, and I go out to the job site, and I was like, oh shit, that's what he meant. But there's a trick. Reach your hand in there, squeeze it, and push it forward, and then pull it back, and then you can get out without the tool, but it's still a motherfucker.
The trick is just if you're doing a heater core, do the fucking heater hoses and just cut them off with a death wheel.
Yeah, that is also.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
Don't bother trying to save the fucking hoses up. You can do a heater core on a F350 in like a half an hour, unless you got to save the heater hoses. Then it takes a day and a half because the fucking heater hoses are a bitch to get off. But that's what that's for.
Yeah, that's the side box, and then these are the main tools that he carries in the box. Yeah, it's probably a good idea because we found some shit that didn't need to be in there, and a bunch of trash and whatever, but
Rolling around.
Yeah,
It's my
tool bag.
doctor's bag.
Yeah, doctor's bag. I'm just gonna start calling my tool bag that. My doctor's
Some
bag.
jump wires. More Teflon tape. Didn't even know that was in there. And then there's pliers and channel locks, screwdrivers, Allen keys, needle nose, vice grips, spark plug remover,
Yeah.
snap-on.
Yeah, snap-on spark plug removal tool.
Just a kind of a plethora of shit that doesn't really have a home in the truck. It all goes in there.
But yeah, like tool bag does come in handy because I got one too. And then like if you need to take tools with you, you just grab that. And
Yeah, a lot of times you're walking.
Yeah.
You're hiking to fix something because you can't drive your truck in the dirt in Arizona because of the dust laws. There's my first set when I first started out, I had to come up with 2 sets of tools real fast, and I was broke. So I went to Wally World. I think I paid $25 for this, and I worked with this kit for a long time. We laugh now because there's like nothing in it.
Yeah, it's like it skips a bunch and then it doesn't go that high.
Yeah. I had this kit and a Stanley set of wrenches that I think is in my personal truck. And I got it done for a long time. I just jammed some crap in the blowhole. There's a Pittsburgh wobble, Craftsman extension, 1/4 inch extension.
But yeah, I had the same set and then I had to go do something on a Tiburon and like I could not use the set. I was like, man, like how did he get anything done with it? But yeah, like when you're desperate, man. You're desperate.
Make it work.
Yeah.
And then crappy wrenches, but you got to have 2 sets of wrenches if you do any hydraulic lines. These were $19 a piece at Christmas time at Home Depot, and they're junk. Like the quality's junk. And this set my son gave me, it's got a metric and standard, and I'm just proud of it because my son spent his own money on it and bought it for me. He spent, I think he said $10, and it's probably new at Walmart. It's probably $14. But it was just really cool.
Yeah.
And then I got my AC gauges, Matco.
Those are the Mac ones?
I think they're Matco. It's not really AC Season. 134. Yeah, there's Matco.
Yeah. He got a good deal on those.
Yeah, I bought them used off a guy that probably still owes on them. Because he was a knucklehead. Wobble sockets, the handiest thing in the world.
These are great. I got a set. And then if you're going to get anything like stuff like this.
Your Torx and your Hex.
Yeah.
Go with Impact because everything else breaks.
Yeah, like the Impacts ones, they hold up. Because I have a set of these and I use them on everything. And like they've held up to the test of time, you know, like on the Impact, you know, like constantly using them. But yeah, like haven't broken one yet.
No, I don't ever put them on the Impact. I just run them on a regular ratchet.
I'm fucking like,
yeah. Well, both of these strip out so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Allen keys and Torx are just strip out, so
yeah.
I just go easy, trying not to make twice the work. This is a Husky. It was $19 at Christmas. I was like, damn, all this stuff for $19. And Husky, I've never had them say a word like going back to Home Depot and warranty and saying something. But
stuck in there.
There's all your conversions. That fits bits in it.
Yeah, it comes with everything too, and they're wobble.
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad thing to have on the truck.
Yeah.
$19 and won't be heartbroken if somebody steals it. That's why you keep cheap tools on your truck, because you go to these job sites where there's lots of trades, and like we were just talking about, sometimes you grab your bag and you got to hike and fucking shit gets stolen. People are shitty. So unless you got the kind of job where you can work right next to your truck all the time, you're not having to go up a flight of stairs and fix an air compressor.
Yeah.
And there's every trade on the planet. Yeah, a couple blowguns.
The blowgun, the best blowgun that you can probably buy, because everything else seems to suck. I think Tractor Supply has like an updated version of this. It's been pretty good.
Napa, you can get that at Napa.
Yeah.
And hose clamps. Oh, this little kid. My buddy Fred that kicked the bucket used to work with me. Bought me this. This is the shit for working indoors and stuff. In tight spaces.
That is a tiny ratchet.
Yeah, but getting indoors under the dash, stuff like that, this thing is fantastic. I don't know, Bon Air, whatever the hell that is. But it goes way down. I mean, Torx goes down to, I can't even read it.
I think it's M3?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So the sizes go way down. Like this will turn the Torx on the end of your knife, exactly.
Yeah, like that, like, cause this is like the smallest thing you can find, you know, like that's crazy. But yeah, that's that. And then he got the gear wrench, socket set,
3/8 set.
or 3/8. He got the Texan.
That's my battery.
Yeah, the battery.
A lot of times on the forklifts, the batteries are tucked in real tight spots, and I had a call one time, and I got out there, and I could smell the battery from like 50 yards away. When I got up to it, it was hissing like crazy, so I took a regular ratchet and wrapped it all in electrical tape. Of course, you're taking the negative out first, but it's such a tight spot that I thought if I arc anything, this thing's going to go off like a bomb, and I'm going to get covered in battery acid. And that day, I went home and bought this insulated ratchet. You can get these at Harbor Freight. It's a metal ratchet, but it's just coated polymer or something. I'm not sure what it's coated in.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a pretty cool ratchet. The 120 XP, pretty sweet. Yeah, this is a full set from 6 to 19, and then also you got the standard ones from 1 inch to 1/4. That's a pretty.
It's handy.
Yeah.
Then you can stash all your step downs or step ups in the sockets and fit them in the kit so you don't lose them. Stuff in the, in the holes. Solder kit. You gotta have solder kit.
Yep. Got the same one. I finally found some tips. They sell them over at Ace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and because I usually get the ones at O'Reilly's and they fucking suck.
Oh, really? You just clean them with a wet rag.
No, man. Well, mine's broke right at the end, so I was kind of just screwed.
Ace is the place.
Yeah, it is the place.
electrical diagnostic crap. Got an old multimeter test light. Fastest way to figure anything out. Remote start. Some dielectric grease. Some batteries that are rotting. Might as well throw those in the trash. They rot everything else. Won't throw out a piece of hose. You never know when you're gonna need that.
Yeah.
I think this is the torch. Yeah.
In a modified case.
Yeah, it was a nail gun case or something.
But yeah, it holds it.
Again, plumbing.
Yeah.
Wind up doing plumbing. I'm not a plumber, but I wind up doing a lot of plumbing. Pittsburgh service wrench set. Again, if you're doing hydraulics and shit, because you're gonna be in tight spots trying to get on big ass fasteners.
Yeah.
And these are fantastic.
Yeah, like anything like over an inch is like stupid long, and like I've run into an issue where it's crossed my mind, like, or one time my boss gave me a roll of wrenches and I was grinding one down and he got pissed off at me. I mean, I definitely get the idea of why he was mad, because, you know, like, we're like, why are you fucking up your tool? Just go get the tool, you know? So, like, just get the right tool, you know?
There's an 1.25 inch. 3/8 inch and a quarter. So that's your 1.25 inch service wrench versus your 1.25 inch regular wrench.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get on work back in a tight spot, this ain't gonna go.
Yeah.
And these are, being Pittsburgh, they're cheap ass wrenches, but I beat the shit out of them. I'll stick them on there and hit them with a hammer. And they're made in China, but they're holding up. You can see I've ground them down, and I just don't care. And they're perfect for that. Because working on forklifts sucks anyways. You always get covered in the nastiest shit.
Yeah.
They're always dirty. Forklifts are like a special kind of dirty.
Yeah, and they smell like shit.
Yeah. 1/2 inch ratchet, 1/2 inch breaker bar, long handle. My old ass Craftsman. I think my dad gave me that. Some extensions. These are also good for using as punches. And then that box is all this crap is just get people off the road crap. Off the side of the road early in the morning or in the evening.
This is the roadkill kit.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, plugs. I've had to plug radiators with bolts and crap like that. A lot of just random hardware is handy to have. Hoses, hose clamps, electrical fittings.
What's funny is I throw away everything. Like, there's stuff that I do hold on to, like clamps. Yeah, clamps always come in handy.
Washers, you know.
Yeah, like these. Yeah, I hold on to those, or even stuff like that. Like,
because you'll go across town to change a battery and get out there, and they send you with a stud battery, and it winds up being a post. And instead of taking the time to change everything, you can just screw that right on, and off you go.
Yep.
This side's all recovery. Jumper cable, starting fluid. Got some random weird tools in here.
We'll just call them specialty tools.
Yeah, big ass set of wrenches. It goes from 1 3/8 up to 2 inch. And these, my same friend Fred that gave me that little set gave me these for Christmas one year, and I've never had any use for them until I was doing front shocks on a van, E350.
Yeah.
And there's like nothing that you can get in there, and the stud's like that long, and you got to turn a self-locking bolt off of it.
Yeah.
And these are hollow, so it goes right through the wrench. And ever since that day, I'm like, well, I'm never getting rid of those, because you can run, like, say you got to drop a fuel tank, and you know the studs, you got to turn a bolt like that far, and there's no socket on the planet. You know, you wind up doing it with something, with a hand wrench or something.
Yeah.
But that'll make quick work out of it. So they're handy. They're weird, but don't use them very often. Let's see what else I got down there. Toe strap, hitch, which I've been looking for. I just found. I thought Riley had it. I've been telling everybody at the shop Riley stole my shit and he won't bring it back. And I found it in my truck. A small hydraulic jack, small bottle jack, 3 ton. That's nice if you got to get under something low. I don't even know what the hell that's for. I probably just threw it in there because I found it in somebody's truck. Sawzall blades, which are handy. Again, if you got to cut something by hand, you can just use the blade by hand. It takes forever, but it'll get you out of weird situations. I've had fuel lines on Skytrax break, like from the injector to the injector pump, and they break in the worst, tightest little spots. You can't get a tool in there, and so you'll cut a section of it out and then replace it with hose until you can go to, like those have Cummins in them, Rocky Mountain Cummins, and get the proper line to replace the whole line. But you get the guys going. Like everything in this truck is just get them going.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah, that's what's kind of weird sometimes. But our job is that, like, if it has to get going, you got to make it go. You know?
If the lift's down and it shuts down the whole job, they're losing money. So we're just basically roadkilling a lot of time. If you know the show Roadkill, that's what we started calling it after that show came out. That's what we're doing. We're just out there trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
Jerry rigging stuff and going. Scrapers, saws, hacksaw, bottle brush, just random crap. We got all the disconnect stuff for your Ford lines, like your transmission lines and stuff, and fuel, popping off the fuel lines if I got to do an AC repair, which that's not an emergency. They can suck it. They want me to get in a hurry over an AC repair. You got to have all this stuff to get them off. These are the little studs for the weather guard boxes to hold the shock up.
I didn't know they sold those.
They do. Pete doesn't buy them. That's when I saw them laying there. I was like, mine, and I put them in the truck.
But yeah, that's
Dishes.
yeah.
Nice to have magnetic dishes.
Trays. They come in handy.
Carbon tile load tester for batteries. You can also test alternators and stuff. Charging system.
Yeah. Tarps, if we're laying on the ground or covering something.
Crap.
But yeah, like especially like today, how it just rained, so like the ground was wet, and because I don't have a tarp, I had to go dig in a dumpster and go find a box. But if I had a tarp, I could have just laid it down and fucking crawl under the truck. But yeah, this is his F-350 company truck that he gets to roll around in.
And it's got heated mirrors.
Oh yeah, it has.
Riley didn't have.
and it has an extended cab, which I don't know.
It's got a whole bunch of door dings in it from some asshole at my work that parks next to me and fucking smacks his piece of shit white diesel door into my door all the time.
Yep, that was my fault. He used to park too close, man, and I'm like, dude, cause my driver's side door, there's not that door, I don't know what it's called, but
Catch.
Yeah, like you can open it halfway. It don't do that. It just flies open and then bloop, and then this is what happened. For real. Nobody notices it. Whoa, shit. But yeah, these are his tools. We carry drain pans because we do services. That's his oil catch or whatever. Water for washing hands. Transmission fluid. Soap. And hydraulic fluid.
Yeah, hydraulic Ford Gold. The whole fleet's Ford.
Yeah.
And majority of them take Ford Gold. We're getting into the Ford Orange now. I should probably start carrying that. But I got a fan belt there for pulling hydraulic cylinders. That if they're heavy, you can grab them with another forklift, and the fan belt won't slit. You wrap it around that cylinder, knock the pins out, and then pull it away and get it on the ground to reseal it. And then one of my grandpa's old-ass Kennedy boxes.
Oh.
I don't even know what's in that.
I got one too. Or he gave me one. And it's been holding up. It holds my my sockets. And fucking the most important thing that we carry, fucking wood. Fucking 2x4, 6x6s, whatever,
Timber.
Yeah, fucking out in the field when your jack's too low.
It's muddy.
Yeah.
You're in sand.
Yeah.
And the jack just sinks and the truck stays there.
Yeah. Or even just a 2x4. It doesn't even have to be that big. It can just be like a 1x1 block of 2x4, but fucking like yeah, if you need to drive a ceiling, you know, get the 2x4. You know, you need to whack something on the ground, you know, get the 2x4.
Yep.
Fucking yeah, 2x4 is a shit. You need a hammer, get a 2x4.
Yeah. Guys being mouthy, get a 2x4.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Mike's. He's the lead mechanic on the West, and this is his work truck. And yeah,
And the toolbox is clean now.
yeah, we just cleaned this toolbox just now.
All random gloves and oil towels. Bullshit just got pulled out of it.
But yeah, next is his home box. I'm just kidding.
Not much.
But yeah, like I've been trying to get his other toolbox over at the shop, but like I don't work at that shop anymore, so it's kind of difficult, you know. So yeah, so that video is probably never gonna come. So, but I got his work truck. Well, that counts. I mean, cause like these are the tools that like you really have to count on, you know, like you like, cause like when you're okay, cause when you're out in the field, you know, like you need tools, you know, and like when you're out in the field, there's nobody out there. Somebody might have a crescent wrench, you know.
Baby.
Yeah.
Or a pair of pliers.
Yeah. It's like honestly, like don't count on somebody having a tool out there in the field. Yeah. Somebody keeps calling me. But yeah, they're like nobody out in the field is gonna have a tool. If they have it, it's gonna be rusted or broken or oh, I didn't know I had that. You know, like they just don't count on somebody having a tool out in the field because.
Don't spend a crap load of money if you're working in a trade where you're around construction people because they're fucking thieves.
Yeah, and they know what Snap-on is.
Yeah, that Snap-on is an invitation for stolen.
Yeah, and like I've been trying to be careful about getting Snap-on.
Oh, Snap-on's the best, but
Yeah.
keep it in your box in the shop, locked up.
Yeah, because I mean, like I travel with my work box and like I keep my expensive stuff in the work truck. And I get paranoid sometimes. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, this is Mike's work truck. Y'all have a good time.
Adios.